If you don't know what's happening with the Judge Brett Kavanaugh hearings involving Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, then you've been living in a parallel universe, and you are blessed, because perhaps you have some hope left in you. Then again, you may have watched every detail of the hearings and plan to Spencer read the crap out of the case, all criminal minds like, because really, we don't know what's happening, other than to say that truth is just another word for tribalism. Or this.
This is the most unethical sham since I've been in politics. And if you really wanted to know the truth, you sure as hell wouldn't have done what you've done to this guy.
Nailed it! With that statement, we saw squishy Republican Senator Lindsey Graham's spine snap into place, which is both refreshing and horrifying for its necessity of circumstance. Now, I'm not going to get into that he said, she said bullshizzle. Kavanaugh is a victim, and certainly his daughters and wife are victims. And Dr. Ford is a victim. Now, whether that was at the hands of Brett Kavanaugh, no evidence has been shown. Zero. Zilch. None. Nada. Nil. Naught. Nine. Nothing. But there is clear evidence of what was done by those who are claiming to defend her. The people fighting for Dr. Ford have victimized her greatly. And the American people have been victimized. Now, I'm not talking about those protesting in the hallways on Capitol Hill, screaming at the senators as they come and go. I'm talking about you and me, but especially our sons, our brothers, our husbands, fathers, uncles, cousins, coworkers, neighbors, best friends. And that random guy who sits in the library every night studying to be a lawyer, who one day may become a Supreme Court justice. They are victims. Or at the very least, they have a target on their backs. The vitriol present at the hearing and the following day goes peak political putridity. The grandstanding and political speak made any level-headed American seethe in anger. Whether it was Spartacus Booker talking about how it was his lifelong dream to be sitting in that Judiciary Committee seat, his homies all walking out while the committee chair spoke, actress Alyssa Milano getting the golden ticket to sit in at the hearings, or Jeff Go Flake Yourself pulling a page from Dianne Feinstein in the 11th hour by calling for a lucky number 7 FBI investigation. This entire hoopla has been, what's the word?
National disgrace.
Thank you, Judge. Was there something else you wanted to say?
You have replaced advice and consent with search and destroy.
There is a reason we are a land of laws, not of men, as my favorite founder, John Adams, said. We are not a land of emotions. But I will say this, we are a land of confusion. 4 years after the alleged incident involving Ford and Kavanaugh, British rock band Genesis put out Land of Confusion, a song questioning the wisdom of the world leaders at the time. More than 30 years later, and we are back in the same spot. Does this sound like today?
There's too many men, too many people, making too many problems.
Most of us average Joes, or in this instance, puppets, can see what is happening. The people we sent to Washington to represent us put on a clinic for showing what they really want.
Boy, y'all want power. God, I hope you never get it. I hope the American people can see through this sham, that you knew about it and you held it. You had no intention of protecting Dr. Ford. None. She's as much of a victim as you are.
It's not for me to say whether Ford is lying. It is clear she's a victim with crosses to bear. And Kavanaugh is a victim. And we are all victims. But that doesn't mean we are left with nothing to do about it. What we can do is head to the polls in a month and make it known what kind of representation we want. As Genesis says, this is the world we live in, and these are the hands we're given. Use them, and let's start trying to make it a place worth living in. Until next time, stay healthy, America.